to offer the 5 to 7,000 for over 100 kids is nothing for Christmas. 0 at the end of the day. No,
Yeah,
not even one
ev- well,
quality toy would be bought.
well, we're making sure that every single family, their list is filled. That's the whole reason
How
for
are
the
you gonna
five to
make
seven
sure of
thousand.
that?
What?
How are they gonna make sure that I need to know the number of children. That's a very, very
Because
vital number.
because at some point Natasha knew a number before she stopped. She said we can't do
Oh,
any
did she?
more. This is we have to stop here because that's when she raised it from 3,000 to 5,000 because there was so many more families needing help. So she raised it up from 3,000 to 5,000, and by that time, including people who had already chose to sponsor, that would
And what
allow
was the
them to
raffle
finish getting all the
process?
kids a Christmas.
What was the raffle process for somebody who said, "I would love to adopt 4 children, a family of 4." What was the raffle process for that? Who got to determine those families? Was there everybody could throw their name and there was gonna be a real honest grab from the hat and not people that have contributed the most financially to Natasha? How were those families determined? Because I can guarantee you Amanda Nand is gonna be on that list because she was bought for a $30 phone gadget.
Well, Natasha's family is doing Amanda as an as far as I know.
Oh, that's what we all figured.
So, and the way that I'm not a mod there, but the way that it's been explained is they're going to try to couple them up if there's people in Canada with if there's a Canada wish list and there's anybody willing to buy for Canada, then they're going to be paired up as a family so that they can buy from Canada Amazon without there having to be all the issues. If there's people who are here like me, I would say I can only afford to do $50, so give me one child and give me their wish list and let me buy. So they would
What are
find
you
a family with
buying
one
for
child.
but any one child, a $50 wish list doesn't really buy much.
Okay, did you guys hear that? Dorothy said, any one child with a $50 wish list, that isn't enough. Okay, Dorothy, let me tell you. I have been homeless before. I've been a single mom for 18 years, and I have worked my ass off. And still, there were times after paying bills on my own and food and providing shelter for my children that there were times I couldn't afford to always get gifts for my kids. And it's because of people like Natasha that do fundraisers and that help other people out of the goodness of their heart that my kids were able to have a Christmas. And $50 is more than enough than what you need to give children a good Christmas. Children don't need tons of materialistic things to make it a Christmas. Christmas is not about materialistic things, and you should know that because you have kids, right? But however, if you can do better at raising money and giving more money to each kid, then why haven't you done so already? Why haven't you started a fundraiser for yourself to help children already for Christmas and other needy families? You know why? Because you don't want to. All you want to do is talk about other people and what they're doing and what they're not doing. So until you want to make a difference in children's lives and families for Christmas, you don't get to speak on anything. You don't get anything. You don't deserve anything, and you're not entitled to anything, especially information on what you think you're entitled to. So until you can make a fundraiser of your own for children to provide more than what you think is adequate for them, you don't get to say a damn thing. A damn thing, Dorothy. A damn thing.
At all.
I'm just
I
trying to
can't hear
explain
you.
to you what's happening. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's not making sense, Brooke. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not making sense. There should have been a lottery and maybe, I don't know, 20 children picked, end of day, close it out, and provide a good Christmas for those 20 kids and be done with it. There should have never been cash going through Natasha's fingers. It should have been those kids set up a wish list. Their max is 3 to 500, and she gets the money and sends it right to Amazon. Every penny is accounted for. But now you're mixing it up with karaoke donations are going to the Christmas. Now we have people sponsoring families outside of the other couple of thousand or 5 to 7 that she's raised. So the waters are really muddied here, and there's no accountability or transparency. And her history.
there's nothing being muddied, everything is clear, and she has explained everything to you more than once, and you are confused because you are not seeing it how you want to see it, which is how you're portraying it to people, that Natasha is scamming people for Christmas. That is why it's confusing to you. That's why it's confusing to your chat in there when they're making all these negative statements about Brooke, the woman speaking, and about Natasha's fundraiser, because you guys don't see it for what it really is, and it's actually helping families and children in need. You want to see it as just someone scamming out people of money. So nothing's going to change your mind because you feel how you feel. So don't accept people coming up when you know that they're not going to change your mind. End of story, Dorothy. I cannot believe you. And Merb is the same way because I see her comments in there too. She hasn't set up a fundraiser either for her 40,000 members or subscribers that she just got, right? Where's the fundraiser that she's setting up for all these children, huh? For all these children that need help and families. Where's her fundraiser as well, right? So until you guys can get on Natasha Cooper's level, you aren't entitled to a damn thing.